the strategy developed under subsection A shall be known as the National Defense Science and Technology Strategy. B. Clerical amendment. The table of sections at the beginning of such chapter is amended by inserting before the item relating to section 119 the following new item: 118C. National Defense Science and Technology Strategy. C. Conforming repeal. Section 218 of the John S. McCain National Defense Authorization Act for fiscal year 2019. Public Law 115 to 232, 132 Stat 1679, is repealed. D. Conforming amendment. Section 2358B, C. 2, B. 2 of Title 10, United States Code, is amended by striking Section 218 of the John S. McCain National Defense Authorization Act for fiscal year 2019. Public Law 115 to 232, 132 Stat 1679, and inserting Section 118C of this title. Sec. 212. Codification of direct hire authority at personnel demonstration laboratories for advanced degree holders. A. In general, Section 2358 of Title 10, United States Code, is amended, 1. By redesignating subsection F as subsection G, and 2. By inserting after subsection E the following new subsection: F. Direct hire authority at personnel demonstration laboratories for advanced degree holders. 1. Authority. The Secretary of Defense may appoint qualified candidates possessing an advanced degree to positions described in paragraph 2. Without regard to the provisions of Subchapter I of Chapter 33 of Title 5, other than Sections 3303 and 3328 of such title. 2. Applicability. This subsection applies with respect to candidates for scientific and engineering positions within any laboratory designated by Section 4121(b) of this title as a Department of Defense Science and Technology Reinvention Laboratory. 3. Limitation. A. Authority under this subsection may not, in any calendar year and with respect to any laboratory, be exercised with respect to a number of candidates greater than the number equal to 5% of the total number of scientific and engineering positions within such laboratory that are filled as of the close of the fiscal year last ending before the start of such calendar year. B. For purposes of this paragraph, positions and candidates shall be counted on a full-time equivalent basis. B. Repeal Section 1108 of the Duncan-Hunter National Defense Authorization Act for fiscal year 2009. Public Law 110-417. 122 Stat. 4618 is hereby repealed. C. Conforming amendments. 1. Section 255, b. 5, b. of the National Defense Authorization Act for fiscal year 2020. Public Law 116-92, 10 U.S.C. 2223. A note is amended by striking in Section 2358a, f. 3, of and inserting in Section 2358a, g. of 2. Section 223, d. 3, c. of the National Defense Authorization Act for fiscal year 2020, Public Law 116-92, 10 U.S.C. 2358. Note is amended by striking in Section 2358a, f. of and inserting in Section 2358a, g. of 3. Section 249, g. 1, c. of the William M. Mac. Thornberry National Defense Authorization Act for fiscal year 2021, Public Law 116-283, is amended by striking in Section 2358a, f. 3, of and inserting in Section 2358a, g. of Sec. 213. Duties and regional activities of the Defense Innovation Unit. A. Duties of DIU Joint Reserve Detachment. Clause 2 of Section 2358b, c. 2, b. of Title 10, United States Code, is amended to read as follows. 2. The technology requirements of the Department of Defense, as identified in the most recent I. National Defense Strategy. 2. National Defense Science and Technology Strategy as directed under Section 218 of the John S. McCain National Defense Authorization Act for fiscal year 2019. Public Law 115-232, 132 Stat. 1679. And 3. Relevant policy and guidance from the Secretary of Defense. And b. Regional activities. Subject to the availability of appropriations for such purpose, the Secretary of Defense may expand the efforts of the Defense Innovation Unit to engage and collaborate with private sector industry and communities in various regions of the United States. 1. To accelerate the adoption of commercially developed advanced technology in modernization priority areas and such other key technology areas as may be identified by the Secretary. And 2. To expand outreach to communities that do not otherwise have a Defense Innovation Unit presence, including economically disadvantaged communities. Sec. 214. Codification of requirement for defense established program to stimulate competitive research. A. In general, Chapter 301 of Title 10, United States Code, as added by Section 1841 of the William M. MAC, Thornberry National Defense Authorization Act for fiscal year 2021, Public Law 116-283, and amended by this Act, is further amended by inserting after Section 4007 the following new section, Sector 4010. Defense Established Program to Stimulate Competitive Research. A. Program required, the Secretary of Defense, acting through the Under-Secretary of Defense for Research and Engineering, shall carry out a defense established program to stimulate competitive research, DEPSCOR, as part of the university research programs of the Department of Defense. B. Program objectives. The objectives of the program are as follows. 1. To increase the number of university researchers in eligible states capable of performing science and engineering research responsive to the needs of the Department of Defense. Two, to enhance the capabilities of institutions of higher education in eligible states to develop, plan, and execute science and engineering research that is relevant to the mission of the Department of Defense and competitive under the peer review systems used for awarding federal research assistance. 3. To increase the probability of long-term growth in the